let's understand controls like checkbox, toggle, and DatePicker. So I opened my app in editing mode and I am previewing the app. So once I click the button here, so it will take me to the screen. So let's understand these controls now. So here, this is the checkbox I have added. So this is the toggle, and these two are date pickers, and it is showing the difference between the two dates. So if I select the date as this one, so and it will need to update automatically based on the unselect, so we will do that one. So here if you see, so selected date it is showing, and if I change the date to August, click on OK, so it is showing the selected date. If I turn on this one, it is showing true, so this will return the true or false, and the checkbox also return true or false if these both data types are similar, checkbox and toggle. So this is false and false, and this is true and true. So these are the labels I have added. So if you see, these are almost labels. So here if you see the checkbox property is similar, like it has a text, so we can change this text to anything. So default, if you want to make it checked, so you can switch this one. So if you preview this one, defaultly it is selected. So if you don't want to make this selection happens, so we can make it turn off. So display mode, we can make it like editable or disabled or view mode. So visible property and every similar, all the properties are similar to other controls. And if you come with this toggle button, we have so the show label is like label will be shown or hidden based on this selection. Defaultly, if you want to, this is turn on, like you can make it on, if you see. So and if you come with the screen one, let me move to the welcome screen and play this one. If you coming from this one, this will be off now, like so. And display mode and every other properties are similar here. If you see, so we have events of on change or on check, on select, and uncheck. So we have a text changing option here. Let's understand the date picker now. These are similar to the boolean only, like we will understand this date picker now. So if you observe, I have selected the date picker, and I have selected the properties here. In the date time zone, it is showing local. So we have a two option here, setting to UTC or local. So if we select the local, it will take our computer or system time zone, so local time from the system. So if it is UTC, it will update to the UTC. So display mode is editable or disabled or view mode, similar to the other controls, and view option is there, so that is similar to other controls. And font style and font size, everything will be similar to other controls. So here if you see in the default value, default date, it is given as a today. So today is a function which will return the today's date. If you want to make it to default to some other date, we can give it to 10 days. So if you minus with the 10 days, it will give us the 10 days back from the today's. Yeah, so if you go with this one, like here in the label properties, I have updated here. So date picker is from this date picker, and I am selecting the selected date. So it will return the date from the date picker. Similarly, I updated here, same thing. So if you observe, like it has a -1 days from the days to days. If I change this to something else, it will be in the positive. So it will be 13 days. So this is coming from this label. So if you observe this label, this has a function of date difference. So it is DatePicker 1 from this to, and this is calculating from 2 dates difference. So we have some other things to discuss here about the date. If you go to the advanced, so we have these actions on change, on select, and time zone, and here we have a default date setting. And whenever we play, like we will be seeing the default which we want to show, like that is the default date. And here also we have if you select advanced property of a DatePicker, so we have a end date. So for example, if you want to user to select not from the future date, so then we will make end here as a this year. You see, this is the format option, it's available. It is currently we are looking short date. If you want to change to, so if you see like date formatter, date time format dot long date. So if you select the long date, it is showing this date. So if you try with long date and time, so if you show, it is showing the long date and time. If you try with the short date and time. So if you preview this one, so if you observe, it is showing the date and time. So if you try to enable, so currently this selection is there. If we don't have enabled the this editing this option directly from here, let me enable this one. Select and is editable. I will make it true and save this one and preview. Now we have option of editing directly. For example, if it is 12:30, so we can change this timing also. For example, if you go to the format, so we have a short date and time. So make this to time to we have a 24 hours and time. If we select this one, so or else if you go with the 24 hours, so we can do this one, these changes. So we can try with other formatting, UTC. So this will be in UTC now. Preview, select, click on OK. So it will be automatically updating, not taking from this year. So can change the format to short date time, short date. So let me save these changes. I think by this time, like we have understood, like with this DatePicker and start date and end year we can set, and also the default date what we want to show, that is also we can set using the default date. And we can have some functions like calculating the difference between the two dates, and showing we can get the date from the DatePicker dot selected date. So that's all about this video. Thank you.